bail.
Wow, he just was in a great spot. He just rolled up.
Did he get pushed out there again? Just the same kind of situation by Chandler Smith that we saw earlier?
And the caution is out. Jordan Anderson. We talked about Jordan being in the field, and there is a lot of fire.
Found fire, but get out.
Oh, man. Get that thing stopped.
And that's a big hit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
That was, he didn't know where he was.
Yes.
He couldn't see where he was, and he knew he had to get out. So lucky that he was able to get above the wall and out that door. Holy cow, that was dramatic. He's on the ground, sure, struggling to catch his breath.
AMR safety crew right there.
Well, that thing sure went up in flames quick, didn't it?
He was running in the top 5.
Having a great race. And
Jordan Anderson, truck coming to a rest there on that inside wall, and it was a pretty heavy contact just as he was trying to get out of the truck.
He was so athletic right there to make that move to get out of that window and up on the wall.
Well, and very fortunate too, because
fortunate.
the timing of that could have been disastrous.
And like you said, he couldn't see. He didn't know where he was. All he knew, it was time to bail out is all he knew.
Still being tended to by the AMR safety crew. They're making sure the firemen on hand, making sure that the fire is put out on that truck.
We know that physically he was able to remove himself from the truck, so and climb down the wall before he laid on the ground, which gives me great hope that he's just struggling to catch his breath.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 3 of Jordan Anderson, and you see the truck at rest there on the inside wall, and the safety crew around Jordan, who's laying on the ground. He did get out, as Mike said, out of the truck under his own power, and then went to the ground, and safety crew is there right away to tend to him. Stretcher is out, but we'll see if they put Jordan on it or if he ends up walking to the ambulance under his own power. But a scary incident, to be sure.
Obviously, they will err on the side of caution for Jordan.
Before that truck ever got to the wall, you could tell that the fire had been had already
burnt the paint off the right side.
Absolutely,
right,
you could see how much damage to the outside of the truck was already evident well before he got to the wall. So stage 1 will be completed under caution, with John Hunter Nemechek taking the green and white checkered 7th stage win of the season for John Hunter, and some very important stage points for him as he came in to this race. 9 points below the cut line.
You know, and he talked earlier about the fact that he didn't feel like this was a make or break race. He just thought he needed to survive. Getting those 10 stage points was very huge. But he's also confident about what he's going to have when he gets to Miami. He thinks he can go down there and win that race. But padding, erasing that deficit today is huge.
5 playoff drivers collected stage points in that first stage, led by Nemechek, who got the 10.
Stuart Friesen just missed out in the 11th position. Grant Enfinger as well.
So stage 1 complete, with John Hunter Nemechek being the winner, and Zane Smith finishing 2nd under caution, with Carson Hocevar, Chandler Smith, and Colby Howard in the top 5.
Colby Howard, watch that kid. We talk about him every week, being very fast and a potential winner. Had a good starting position, started 7th, was able to maintain. And I think this first stage, Vince, is a whole lot about where you qualified. You know, you qualify up front, you control the race, you get those stage points. John Hunter set on the pole, and he wins the first stage.
Tanner Gray, Ben Rhodes, Corey was there was no one else involved, but
I just did
still a frightening visual. Let's take a look at it here with the three of Jordan Anderson. Okay, and there's Jordan in that 3 yellow and black truck. I saw it circled there.
Yeah, doing a great job. There's obviously engine, and immediately goes up in flames. You can see there's flames. Looks like flames inside the cab of the truck. Not as much driver's side.
But you know he's got to be feeling that inside.
He's got the net down and is extricating himself. But look at this. He's out of the truck nearly, and that.
Wow.
Man.
Scary situation for sure. Jordan Anderson got out and laid down on the ground, and the safety crew eventually put him in the ambulance, took him to the care center. Jamie Little is there, and we'll get a report on Jordan here shortly. As soon as that becomes available, you look at our stage 1